With me for studio this afternoon, Mr. Peter OLUMUJI, of course, in the Secretary Command and Control Center for FCTA Security Service Department. Oga, Martin, welcome, sir.
Good afternoon, my people.
Yeah, we tell you say once we get any small thing, we go draw you come. Sorry, so we draw you come out to some weekend like this.
No, part of the work.
Because even if we not draw you, just as I tell you earlier, something for the work safe. If you just by mistake draw you come, also draw you come out. So, Oga, well, I'll go start with this. I'll go direct to this matter. Of course, we don't see different reactions, counter reactions. So, well, most people talk say they okay with the FCC do. Some come and talk say no, they not lost bad one at all because. The thing they tantamount to other issues. If you bring up other issues, they grant when if arise as it concerns this matter. But I want to ask, make you tell us this matter as it concerns Okada ban first, the history of Okada ban for FCT, and of course before we go this matter of crushing, how it take on reach this extent, call it crushing, because we know the earlier stage. I'm not thinking that this crushing thing just come up. So make you explain to Nigerians. Look, we hear your own side first.
Okay, my people, happy Sunday. And I know say all of us will enjoy our Sunday kulele for Abuja. Well, the history of Okada ban no be now it starts. This Okada ban don dey for Abuja since 2006 when the present governor of Kaduna State, Malam El-Rufai, be the minister for FCT. Now since that time, he don't ban Okada from the wetin we dey call Federal City, Capital City, FCC. That means we inside the main town for Abuja, and they give them where they go to operate all those times. But you know, say, and again, one thing wey I also want make our people know, be say for the transportation policy for Abuja, commercial motorcycle no capture. They no capture them inside. So you know who's supposed to be means of transportation.
Even for private personal person.
You know they part of the transportation system, except for those. You know, if you look at the delivery people, these logistic people, is a new introduction for our system. We don't know about that one before now. Say before now, night post people they use. So now when they come, when that ban, Oga El-Rufai then come ban Okada from city center. Now that ban can still continue up to today. And like you remember some few weeks ago where I come appear here, where the present Secretary of Transportation for FCT, the former chairman of AMAC, Alhaji Abdullahi Candido, you know, he called all the Okada union members come in office. I did for that meeting that day. And he tell them, say, when I know say ban on Okada still dey, make una no go outside where the say una no dey come. The union people wey dey there, we have Roman dey there, you have MTUN, you have Naktamura, you have Akamura, all of them dey there. But one thing when they come talk, those union people can't tell us that day, they say, see, they don't try to tell this their members, but they can't say their power no reach their member again to control them. So as they talk that one, you go know say government take note of them. And Okada, first of all, waiting we first win the battle with na traffic issue, traffic nuisances where they commit
for inside the town.
But before you know, gradually, like say as snail they waka small, you know say no matter how snail they waka, it go reach in destination. Now so they can't do, we can't realize say the crime way that they commit, they use Okada, can't start to increase gradually. So the crime now that they kill people, when they rob person, they kill them. You remember say some few months ago, they kill one VIO officer. These Okada people. Even 2 weeks ago, when we go work for somewhere, they still stab another officer where they work. Apart from different type of criminal activity where they use Okada do, nine government say, Kai, this thing will not make our people continue like this. Say there's a need to take a decisive decision. Because before, you know, say we go seize this Okada, They will go court go do everything, and everything go dey like that. But we can't realize also say the more wey we dey seize, the more some people dey buy this okada for them. So e come be like say we no dey do anything. So tey okada don even come dey come inside town everywhere wey dem no suppose come. And the major thing na the threat to security of lives and property wey dey come dey increase gradually. And so many people don dey call the Minister of FCT, dey complain about this threat level, all this criminal thing wey okada people don dey use okada dey perpetrate, especially for daytime. You know, before itself na even night time, but now they don even come grow, come dey commit this crime for daytime with okada. Na im FCT minister say no, he no fit allow such thing to continue. So na im the FCT Security Council, they come sit down, and that Security Council get all the head of security agencies for Abuja. Police dey there, the Commissioner of Police dey there, Director of DSS dey there, the Brigade Commander dey there, even Gas Brigade Commander dey there, Air Force dey there, Navy dey there, Civil Defence dey there, Road Safety dey there, VIO dey there, even correctional services wey we dey call prison before, all of them dey. Now they come sit down, come study say this situation wey don dey grow, and many people now don dey complain about this criminal activity wey people dey use okada dey do. Now they come decide say okay o, we no go do like before again. They say if pikin sabi how to cry, the mama too go know how to do what? To make am make e keep quiet. Na so they come take decision.
Well, thank you for that explanation, Oga Olumuji. But another thing is this matter you talk say this Okada union, their ogas dem talk say they no fit get power over their own members. I wonder for that kind of talk. If you no fit get member, because in spite apart from say this decision wanna take, so the decision wanna take now when you fit lay hands on the particular person, because I feel assure you get some of them now where you don't make sure say man they do on top of their game also. You know go see them. They go always feel maneuver come and enter again. And that crime where they perpetuate as it concerns the issue of that maybe stealing, snatching of bag, or even stabbing people as you talk to. I see most of them still there out there. Why or not fit handle this their union thing to make sure so not get know the amount of okada, because that's one major thing why they always look at. From particular, because this thing will happen now. I not think say man. Now the ones we really get this wahala now. This okada way there for those area 1, Apo, some major areas. But I believe say for other areas too. I not think say on our activities they go inside those areas, because this one area 1 they do this thing, and I believe they the crushing machine or the bulldozer where they use. Yes. But the particular area where they involved, I believe, now still that area 1 area, Apo axis. But one or no fit liaise with the union leaders to make sure say they get control over their own people. Why they go talk say they don't get control over their people? You
know, say since
and you've been union leader
since 2006 up till 2022. If you count the number of years, no be a small year. And one thing, good thing wey FCT administration don dey do over this number of years, be say we don dey liaise with the union leader every now and then. But you know say when e don come reach time wey the union leadership come say kai these people their matter don pass their own power, e be like say their water don dey pass garri. You understand? That one signify say if government no do something quick, e just be like say if the farm owner no quickly catch the thief, wetin go happen? The thief go wan catch the farm owner. That's why now government can take a decisive decision. Now this is the second phase of the crushing. The first one we do am for Jurumi side. Okay. This one we will do next now for area 1.
And the same area.
The same area, but different parts location. And different location, and they cover Apo and the rest. Apo, Asokoro, Guzape and the rest. Now we dey go airport road too, because you know say those okada wey dey for airport road and Kubwa axis too, that Kubwa expressway. Another Binance wey dey okay, sorry, me I no use big. Another wahala.
Thank you.
Yes, another wahala for the people, the innocent citizen. But again, we won't use this opportunity, let our people know. We say, if we no patronize this Okada, they no go get that boldness to come dey do wetin that they do. And keke napep don dey, wey government don introduce to some certain locations.
And the same thing on a ban keke for
express too. We ban keke for express, but they no ban them, make they no operate where they supposed to operate. Because this transportation movement plan na say keke napep will carry the people come one certain place. Then from there, the motor, the vehicles now, commercial vehicles now, will come take over from there. But unfortunately, these people now, this Okada, they don't come more overdue. They don't even they overdue. Now they don't they come where they no even supposed come. Apart from that, but the major thing we say the criminality, that crime where they don't they use and they commit. You no go like them.
Of course,
because we don't see so many people where don't they injured. Some people they don't snag their bag. Some women. In fact, the report where they get about crime where Okada riders they commit every day, they increase every day. But since we started this crushing, believe in me, the crime rate don't go down.
Okay, but why don't you tag this Okada owner? I don't know if it get tagged for them, apart from the union people. Or there's no way to tag Okada for
you know, say before now we even tell the union people make they organize something where we say they go register all the riders. But take note, say registering the rider no mean say make they come where they don't ban them. You know, say na true things now. You go register them, but as you register them, they no even supposed come where they no supposed come.
Because another thing is, well, if you register Okada, you don't register them, you don't submit yourself.
Yes.
You know even this. You know go.
Now part of waiting we try as much as possible make the union people feel do with us. But when they talk say it don't pass their power, we too government need to take action.
Well, my people, I did here with Mr. Peter OLUMUJI, of course, the Secretary Command and Control, of course, Center for FCTA Security Service for Department. And of course, we will look the matter on this Okada crushing, the effect of Okada crushing, of course, the history of this Okada ban. And we could take this report when our reporter bring concerning this matter. We'll come back. The program waiting to happen. Now, must watch. We'll come back now.
City. As early as 9 a.m., the Joint Combined Task Force of the FCT administration set out on the enforcement ban on commercial motorcycles of the Federal Capital City. Wednesday's cooperation saw the team going to areas like Durumi, Asokoro, Guzampe, Garki, particularly Area 1. Unlike the first operation where the commercial motorcycles were kept and crushed, this time they were kept for crushing at the popular Area 1 roundabout, clearly sending signals to persons around that the team was out for serious business. Immediately, the affected motorcycle riders and many from Durumi and other parts of Garki community gathered and started watching. After the team went round several areas, including the airport road, over 360 motorcycles were impounded and kept for crushing. As the clock ticks, the crushing begins. As the excavators crushes the impounded commercial motorcycles, firefighters from the FCT Fire Services were on the ground to ensure that there's no outbreak of fire due to the fuel and the explosive batteries of the motorcycles. Speaking, the Secretary of Transport, Abdullahi Candido, and the SSA to the FCT Minister on Monitoring, Inspection and Enforcement, Comrade Ikarata, says the exercise is to prevent the Okada riders from violating the FCT's transport master plan.
We'll never rest on its oars until we get the proper things that we expect government to achieve, we actually achieve it. So long as Okada riders will not respect the simple law governing their business, then if any one of them comes to where we're not supposed to have been operate, he is actually going to have his motorcycle seized, impounded, and crushed. We have gotten complaints daily on the menace of Okada riders across the city. They have been banned since 2006, and somehow, somewhat, they keep coming back and we keep pushing them. But today, we are carrying the second phase of the signature project of impound and crush immediately, so that we know for sure that we are not going to be having anything with this one again.
The director of the RTS, Dr. Abdulateef Bello, and the police commissioner represented by the Deputy Commissioner Operations emphasized the need for the commercial operators to stop operating within prohibited areas.
This is to send a signal to those who are still recalcitrant, who still refuse to obey the simple regulation that they are not supposed to ride within the federal capital city.
They should caution them to desist from coming the city center or the place, be restricted. If they refuse, we'll continue impounding, we'll continue crushing them.
While the affected Okada riders are having a terrible day, Babambola boys seem to be at the top of excitement as they scrabble the robbers for aluminium metals. With the FCTA's resolve, one only hopes that those spending money to buy these commercial motorcycles, which ranges from 350 to 540,000 naira, will rethink rather than wasting their resources. Joy Igochi, ITV News.
Well, my country people, of course, and what the matter will bring comfort now, of course, we get one of the guys for you, of course, Mr. Peter OLUMUJI. You see that work when it happened there, you see what Oga talk there, you see a signature project in the town. Good and fine signature project. Now, these things, if we don't carry out this crushing, we want to start now. Of course, we don't talk about crushing because we don't try other ways, not work. But right now, the best measure for now. But I'll tell you for behind scenes talk about the economic loss for these issues. But you don't try. We will tell Nigerians this issue of after you don't do this damage now to this. How now number one, they spend money to damage them that way. See now money now all those tractors they do now money they go down. So invariably how you want to compare the money we spend for all these things and the benefits when these things go.
You know, say if you look the money where we spend against the benefits, you go prefer the benefits to the money where we spend. For example, now it be like person where you say no build house for floodplain area. You can't go build house put there. When flood come, waiting happen to him and the family, all of them go perish. You understand? But if government go there, go remove those structure before that flood come, the benefit to the family, they say they still there alive and they still get life to live. Now, waiting as they try to talk about this Okada where government don't crush now. Some people say, the economic value they high or this and that. But if you look person life where some of these guys don't kill, you know if you quantify one dead person life, you understand, to this number of Okada way with the crush. You know if you quantify the injury and mental torture where some people don't suffer in the hand of some of these criminal Okada riders. So when we talk about the economic value and benefits, government look say the benefits they more. And besides, all these Okada, after we crush them, government don't just go throw away them for somewhere. They go pack them, go recycle them into something else. You understand? So let me say they also.
So those things when they recycle them to now, it go there of.
It's
coming back as
into the society, into the economy. It will be like value added into the economy. But most of the time, people just look say, this Okada where they buy this amount, see waiting government don't do. But with the government look above the sensation, waiting they call sensation, just something we go show you pity. Then they look the benefit to the human life.
Social impact.
You understand? The social impact. Because government is all about security of lives and property. But when your property now, do they use them to infringe, they use scatter somebody's life
to oppress person.
To oppress person, then government go take that property, come up from you. So that because human being life, you know if you quantify them. And like I tell you, so many people, you know the story of the man where they pursue go kill for his house for Lugbe. You know a lot of stories where they say people know they hear. Police, they don't kill police personnel before. They don't kill VIO personnel. They don't kill road safety personnel. Most people know they hear this one. But government say it better make the keep people life, the residents of Abuja life safe than to tolerate the high rate of criminality where they use this Okada they perform.
Well, my country people, I still here with Mr. Peter OLUMUJI. Of course, those are emergency numbers we didn't give us since. Still there our television will go show now. In case of any emergency, as it concerns insecurity, as it concerns anything, kidnapping, anything, just highlight those numbers. And of course, be sure, man, you will get a response sharp. I will ask you another question again. Of course, this issue of after I don't do clarity, because many people called yesterday, talked to they like the 2Fs, but what they feel afraid of? These persons when you get this Okada, FCT not get their data. I'm supposed to try at least as much as possible to get the data of these people when you collect Okada from. To know, make sure say because they say and also things they work out there. Because now our system, this is our system. We see say that one another area. We see soldiers who then dismiss as soldiers. They come back for this our purpose. Some years back, when they dismiss soldiers, you understand, dismiss soldiers come the why government go dismiss soldier, put them on streets, make come meet which persons, then you don't train you as a soldier for civilized clown. We need to see all those kind of things. Now all of our system with the see some kind of issues. Yes, we need to correct our issues. We know that one, but in correcting our issues, we not blessed, we create more issues for ourselves. So the issue of security now, as it concerns this issue, now because people talk to us now Christmas with this, so this matter with the ground now, as it concerns the issue of Okada ban, it will affect other areas like now the one chance matter, the phone collection for street. Many people of these people now will not see work. Do they even get work? They commit crime. Some of them they commit crime with the work. You understand? The ones we know, when they commit crime before, we get this Okada inside 10 or 20, you survive 1 or 2, if you still can join the race. But waiting on preparedness to take back up this thing, because not be to do this enforcement with the thing, you know, now to put something on ground, we go defend that enforcement, because we know the kind of system we will get here. These people, as you don't carry much food for their mouth, so they even do before, talk more of now. So we expect more. So waiting. How you think, man, go handle that matter?
You know the beauty of this operation where they carry out now. They say, if you look, we are removing shanties and unplanned settlements. Who be the majority of the people waiting for these shanties and unplanned settlements? Now, most of these Okada people, they don't get address, they don't get anything to identify them. You hear about? Now, even the Okada where they ride, they don't get is not registered. The VIO or road safety, they don't get anything about them. Even driver's permits, where they call license, they don't get. So automatically, somebody like that now threats to the society. Now, some people feel say, okay, as they don't collect the Okada now, these people go they indulge in other crimes. Seriously. One thing where you're supposed to know, they say, government don't think about them well. We first start with waiting to remove shanties, those places where they feel go hide. Now, government don't start a signature project on arresting this Okada, crushing it. Most of these boys, they come off Abuja already. That's number one. Some when no one come off Abuja, don't come they go to their union where they reject before now. Say, okay, how they feel go into Keke Napep. And again, you're supposed to take note, say, before now, some few years ago, FCT administration bring this type of special taxi for these people where they feel benefit from.
Yes, I remember.
Some of them kid in to read them. Some of them say, no, they don't want drum. But now, they don't get in touch with the relevant body where they for FCT. Now, the crime rates from the police statistics we don't get, because you get Apo division, you get Durumi division, you get Gariki division. All these ones they for city center. You get Lugbe division. You understand? All these ones where they mention, all these divisions where they mention, they for city center. Before now, they record high rate of crime where they link to Okada. But now, for the past 1 week now, that record don't go down very, very well. Waiting that one signify. It signifies say government don't come out. Waiting they give this Okada people advantage to commit crime now. Now, most of them don't they come up for Abuja. And crime, and all these people they do. You know, the people they always believe, say, when Christmas period don't come, now that time crime rate they go up. Let be so for Abuja. All these people they do, government gets intention to reduce crime rate for Abuja before then. And as we don't they achieve them now, you go realize, say, on Christmas Day, even for 1 a.m., for 2 a.m., you feel the waka for street, you no fear anything.
You sure? Okay.
And again, take note, say, FCT administration just give security agencies brand new cars, for patrol. So the patrol for FCT again don't they more robust. As they see that they use those vehicles they patrol, they get foot patrol too, where the commissioner of police don't start since. You understand? You go different checkpoints, you go see them, they check. So a lot of measures where they don't put for ground to ensure, say, people no fear. So make our people no fear, say crime rate will increase, if they reduce.
Well, you don't talk my mind. Well, give me small hope, of course.
No, not be small hope. No, big hope. I give
big
you.
Hope we give you. Apart from that, you talk one thing during the talk as it concerns maybe only try, bring out empowerment scheme period to now.
Yes.
Like the vehicular one.
Yes.
And of course, the boys now go back to the union to seek for other plans like the issue of keke and other things. Where they grant. Well, I want to express on that one very well again. Okay. Apart from that, I want to look at the issue of how they do now financing thing, because this kind of work they do now. You don't know much other works, the demolition works, but how they take manage carry out all these things. You don't talk to me after now on the Kubwa area axis and of course Gulugbe axis. But all these things now, how they carry out, and of course now they go this on our actions now. Waiting be the procedural measure as it concerns the issue of security. If they go this matter.
Yes.
But start with the issue of the empowerment thing we talk about. Only explain that very well. Make they hear so that because those are waiting people to talk. You come out something for person hand. You know, they fall back to anything again. You understand? But if you come out something for person hand, and of course for the ones when they for around, these are the scheme now for the ones who really be indigent for this place. Or anyone who will manage gets better place stay, now you go fit come benefit from that
good
scheme.
Now, part of the scheme, social scheme where government put for granted. If you remember, before NSAS take place, where government starts to clamp down on Okada within the FCC. If you remember, Okada disappeared totally.
I remember.
You understand? And what happened? They entered where they're supposed to be. Now, keke na pep business start to boom for where they're supposed to operate. Because most of those boys, when refuse to go to their union before, go register, they can't go meet the keke na pep union now. And everything don't happen. And do you know the advantage of that? As they go, those of them will no come off Abuja, will stay, they still won't continue with the keke na pep operation. As they go meet their union now, the union now, in conjunction with Directorate of Road Traffic Services, which they call VIO now, that they get their statistics. Those information where they no one give before, now they give. You understand? And not be say you go just go give your own. You must provide a guarantor where be say government they verify also behind the scene. That one na one. Secondly, the one will be for the vehicle. Okay, before I go into the vehicle, the keke na pep, no be government they sponsor that one.
Okay.
Now private individual, they get union. So if you want, you go meet your union.
But government
they
aware.
Government is aware, and government don't tell those keke na pep say, "Muna no come where una no suppose come." And the union now don't they register more of those people where they think say they don't lose for Okada. That is number one. Number two, the vehicle, the commercial vehicle we dey talk, that one a government project. And you know go fit come say you want take this vehicle, you must go through your recognized union. Shey you understand? Now this union na go bring you come meet government. Now from there government go come handle that one. So now so it dey. So most of these boys, when they happy now say they go into keke na pep, but wetin we dey warn them, wetin I wan use this period take tell them say, as they go into keke na pep operation, make you no go spoil the business for keke na pep people. Stay where government say make you dey operate.
Make you no operate within the.
No operate outside where government say make you no operate.
Well, my country people, of course, I did here with Oga Peter OLUMUJI, of course. We don't talk this show as it concerns Okada crushing. And of course, we don't come up for ban now. They don't ban anywhere they see you now. They don't enforce her. And of course, the issue of crushing. You talk one issue of empowerment. All the persons win, lose Okada. If you really get serious, of course, you could get another thing to do and to indulge in this the empowerment scheme. Both the private one, of course, the one with government, they do for them. So you not actually lose out. So who ready to work, go 50 get work. But just that you must still operate within where they're not going to say call government give you or say come road. No, you must still follow the normal where they say now you go reach. Well, I will take your last question as concern. I will look the issue of security for this Christmas. So remember, like 2-3 months ago, we see the threat when it comes as a concern security for FCT. But suddenly, Nigerians will quick forget it. We don't even forget for FCT. Say, man, serious threat with the ground as it concerns issue of insecurity for FCT. But how not take on manage this matter now? And the issue of Christmas, we don't just detail around now. What will be the work we do ahead for now to make sure say this period everybody smile because on our work they enormous, they big. It's a big work on a get. You understand? But how on take if we manage that issue of that threat matter that time, we will not hear them again now. And of course, how we will take manage this Christmas and what will they look up to? What will be the expectations?
Yeah, you know, say when that issue of threat come up, then not be as those countries we talk about the threat, not be as they talk them, 9 people carry them. You realize that for social media, people can't they write their own, they add their own jara proof for them. In fact, one even talk say US soldiers come Trademore Estate. You understand? Yes. Come arrest people. People just start to create fear, and that's why we always tell people where they for FCT specifically say anything where you know they show up, you get the FCT call center. Call, make you get clarification. If you not feel call that one, police control room numbers there where you go feel call, where you go get clarification. And you see as the thing just that threat level just come, you just say the thing just died down because most of those fake news and misinformation, FCT was able to douse it and build confidence because the current minister of FCT, na man we know they take anything about security, they joke. And he don't tell all the security agencies where they for FCT, headed by the Commissioner of Police FCT, Sunday Babaji. You understand? He don't tell them, say, for this Christmas and New Year celebration where they come, he want make everybody where they for FCT feel comfort any time of the day where they no go fear. And one good thing about the Commissioner of Police with other heads of agencies, they don't start the work, no be now. They no wait make Christmas they come before they start the work. They don't start the work some few months ago. Now, as they do the work,
even before the threat come up.
Even before the threat come up, they don't do them. Now, aside that one now, the administration itself don't look some corrupt where all these bad boys feel go stay. Now that they come out all those shanties and illegal structure where they there. So waiting when they tell people where they stay for FCT, they say the safest place where you feel take enjoy Christmas and New Year na Abuja. So may you just come enjoy your Christmas and New Year. Feel free, no wahala at all, because the police command, FCT command, they're on top of their game.
Okay, Peter, thank you very much for this information we bring on for us. So my country people, of course, I deal with since here with Mr. Peter OLUMUJI, of course, in the command and control center for FCT, in the secretary command and control center for FCT security service department. And of course, this issue, we start with the issue of Okada crushing. You don't explain in details. Of course, you don't give me number one hope. For those ones who lose their work, if they want really ready for work, they will get empowerment. Now, what you tell me, sir?
That's all.
Well, now here we go allow Oga Peter go indoor try for us today, in spite of saying a weekend and indoor come play part of his social responsibility. Oga Peter, thank you very much.
Thank you, and my people, when I no fear Abuja, they safe. Make when I no fear anything. Thank you so much.